we please call for the Pledge of Allegiance, stand for the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Ms. McCarthy has been excused tonight. Ms. Reardon will be a voting member tonight. Jim, you want to read the preliminary review, please?
Fresh Acres LLC of Chelmsford, Mass. Requests a public hearing for relief from Article 15, Section 2, creating a lot with less than 150 feet of continuous frontage on their property at 34 Smith Corner Road, Newton, New Hampshire. The property is referenced as Tax Map 8, Block 3, Lot 9.
Mr. Chairman, I'm going to recuse myself on this issue because I'm in the butter.
Okay. This is a preliminary review, not a public hearing. The board will not be commenting on the merits of the application, but only on the completeness and any deficiencies to be corrected before the public hearing. Would somebody want to take and speak, please? Introduce yourself. And
Good evening, everyone. My name is Sarfraz Ahmed.
Move the microphone down so that you're...
Is it better now? Good evening, everyone. My name is Sarfraz Ahmed, and Majdi Shaheen and we own the Fresh Acres LLC, which owns the property which was mentioned by Jim a moment ago. So we've been with the planning board to subdivide the land, and the application in front of you is to get the variance because the way it was surveyed and the engineering plan were drafted, it's the best way to divide the property without compromising the existing home, which is probably more than 100-year-old, and we need variance to actually have I think one side conforming to 25-foot setback, and the frontage will be slightly reduced by that amount.
okay, thank you. Does anybody have any questions at the end here? Remember, this is a preliminary meeting.
The way the plans are, it looks like we're trying to make a non-conforming lot with the way the building's on it, because we're supposed to have 25 feet. If you look at the plan on the right side of the house, how far is that to the lot line?
25.
25.
Oh, it is 25.
25,
Okay.
yeah. So we wanted to make the existing home conforming to the setbacks.
So, so it looks, looking at the plans, to me, it looks like they either can conform with the frontage and have a non-conforming lot, or apply for the frontage and have two conforming lots, depending on where they put the second dwelling.
Yeah. And setbacks in this case is ideal because then that gives some gap to existing home and the driveway. Otherwise, it will be right next to the wall of the home and maybe touching the wall. It doesn't make sense, privacy-wise and everything.
Do you have any other questions? Has everybody seen the notice of decision from the planning board? Did you give
No, I
everybody?
just gave,
Just me?
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I want to pass that.
I just-
That's our paperwork from the planning board. Yeah. I think it's a go.
I don't think that we need anything besides what we have.
Yeah.
So we had multiple meetings with planning board and we kind of provided them line of sight, the distances, the existing septic, satisfied their questions and concerns.
I mean, all the stamps, I mean, all the little things that we normally have to have them get seem to be in line.
Mary, did you both read that over? That's
Yes, I read that.
Okay,
one.
all right. Yes, please, that's the only one that I have. Jim I didn't give it to anybody else. So we have all the paperwork, we have the paperwork from the planning board. And Does anybody see any deficiencies that we need to ask the applicants?
The other thing that I don't like about the plans, they're taking it from 150 down to 125. I would like to see the 150 on both lots.
Well, but then if they do that, then they're gonna have,
Put the driveway down next to Sergeant Woods, the 25-foot right-of-way into that property.
The 20, if we do divide in the middle, which is 150,
Oh, you're
then it
saying-
will touch the house. So it will, right where the house is sitting right now.
so you want,
Yeah.
so, Mr. Gibbs, excuse me,
Right.
Miss,
You put your driveway over here.
Right, but if you move this over 25 feet, that's.
That's the driveway for the existing house.
Right, and here's the
He
house.
wants this lot.
Here's the house, right? 25 feet.
The house
away
is gonna
from-
be back here.
No, this is the one that's there now.
Yeah,
Right.
excuse me?
He's trying to
Members
make a
of-
house lot.
Let's cut that, that's for the public meeting.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
So is there any deficiencies that on the application that we need to ask the applicant? Are we all set to have a public meeting next month?
I don't have any questions. I think it's complete.
Miss
I
White,
think
she's
it's
good.
complete.
Okay.
What about Miss White?
What is the first Wednesday of November, the 6th or 7th?
That is the 6th.
6th to 6th. Would someone like to make a motion that this get moved to a public hearing on November 6th, 2024?
So moved.
All those in
Second.
favor?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's all you, George seconded, I'm sorry.
Did somebody
Do you want- Jim, want to do a vote count?
All those in favor?
All right.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye, okay.
Opposed?
The motion carries, we'll see you November 6th. Thank
So
you.
the notice requires us to submit Mylars. We should submit right now, or we should wait for public hearing?
I can't hear what's,
I was saying that the notice requires us to submit Mylars, the planning board notice. So should we go ahead and submit Mylars, or we should wait for this public hearing meeting?
The public hearing is where we issue it. So this
Right.
hearing was just to move to review and vote on this, and we moved to do that, so that the next hearing would be when you get a decision approved or denied,
Okay.
okay? So it wouldn't be until the next hearing where you'd have a definitive answer, and then depending on the answer, if you were approved on the next hearing, you would still have 30 days for somebody to appeal that decision.
Yeah.
So you're looking at about roughly 60 days before you have full approval, if you got approved. Does that sound accurate, Jim? Hypothetically?
Yeah,
if the ZBA approves it at the next public hearing,
Yeah.
then technically you can record your plan. However, you do it at the risk of the 30-day if somebody appeals. But usually you'll know that at the end of the public hearing if, people are, waving pitchforks and torches,
Okay,
or, if everybody seems to be happy with whatever the board decides.
understood. Thank you.
yeah, the difference is the public will be invited, all your butters. That's the difference between, tonight and next
It'll be the
month.
same process that you just went through with the planning board.
Understood. All right. Thank you.
Okay.
And you'll receive notice in the mail.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Thank you. I didn't see this plan before.
Well said, thank you.
Oh, no.
Yep.
Yeah, if you want, give me a call tomorrow.
Acceptance of the minutes of 9/4/2024. Anyone have any corrections?
My name's spelled right? Oh, it's not.
No, I was just, didn't you just move them?
What?
Didn't you just make a motion to move the,
No, I said, is my name spelled right?
Yes.
Really? Oh, that's what you were talking. Oh, for crying out loud.
It was a joke, and then I looked and it's not spelled right.
I told you didn't like it.
I
you
know,
Yeah,
it's messing with me.
yeah.
I move to accept the minutes with the correction of my last name in the second line.
That's a typo.
Should I check mine?
Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay. And the manifest, has everybody looked at the manifest?
That was in your email on Monday.
Yeah. Want to take a look at it, John? $231. Are they in
I didn't write the number down, so I...
Oh.
$231?
I make a motion to accept
Yeah.
the manifest for the amount of $231.24.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
I
Unanimous, Jim.
I didn't want to steal your thunder, Roger, that's usually your department.
I didn't write the number down. It's on my phone.
It's all right, I
looked
got
at
you.
it, and
Well, that concludes the meeting. We adjourned at 7:10 PM.